Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where ancient philosophy meets the modern hustle. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive, said Seneca, a Stoic philosopher. In a world bombarded with information and the constant pressure to react, it's time to explore how we can live a life of tranquility amidst chaos. Imagine this. You're endlessly scrolling through your phone, bombarded by the noise of the digital age, feeling the weight of the world's expectations. It's overwhelming, isn't it? To care deeply about everything yet yearn for the freedom of detachment. This, my friends, is where Stoicism, an age-old philosophy, becomes our modern-day superhero. In this video, we're not just discussing any principles, we're delving into 10 powerful Stoic teachings that are surprisingly relevant today. These are not just theories, but practical tools to help you master the art of selective indifference, the art of wisely choosing what to care about. It's almost paradoxical how teachings from centuries ago can be the solution to our 21st century dilemmas filled with digital distractions and endless expectations. So buckle up for a journey through time and wisdom. As we unravel these 12 Stoic principles, you'll find yourself equipped to navigate life with a newfound serenity. And remember, if you're eager to continue uncovering such timeless wisdom, don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life. What do you have to lose? Perhaps just your stress. Are you ready to challenge yourself and embrace the Stoic way? Let's embark on this transformative journey together. Shall we begin? Principles 1. Cultivate self-reliance and inner strength. In the intricate tapestry of life, where the threads of external influences often seem to dictate our happiness and self-worth, Stoicism emerges as a beacon of empowerment, guiding us towards the virtue of self-reliance. This philosophy, deeply rooted in the wisdom of the ancients, teaches us to harness the power within ourselves, echoing the profound words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle is a clarion call to develop an unshakable inner strength, a fortress within ourselves that remains impervious to the capricious winds of external circumstances. Envision yourself as an entrepreneur, navigating the tumultuous seas of the market. Your business, like a ship, is subject to the unpredictable waves of market fluctuations. In such a scenario, the typical reaction might be to succumb to panic, allowing external events to steer the course of your emotional well-being. However, adopting a Stoic perspective transforms this situation. Instead of being swayed by these external forces, you anchor yourself in the strength of your inner resilience. You focus not on the stormy seas, but on fortifying your ship, adapting your strategies, learning from the challenges, and drawing strength from your capacity to endure and evolve. This Stoic principle illuminates a profound truth. Our greatest power lies not in the realms of external success or failure, but in our response to these events. This principle is not just a philosophical concept. It's a practical guide for the modern individual, especially for men between the ages of 30 and 65 who often find themselves at the crossroads of personal and professional challenges. In today's fast-paced world where external validation and success are highly prized, it's easy to lose sight of our internal compass. Stoicism, however, offers a counter-narrative, urging us to turn inwards and cultivate a sense of self that is not reliant on external accolades or achievements. It's about building a core of self-reliance and inner strength that remains constant, regardless of the external chaos. Let's draw upon Stoic gem from Seneca. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. This quote resonates deeply with the essence of self-reliance. It's a reminder that our life's quality is not determined by external factors or the duration of our successes, but by the depth and resilience of our character. It's about how well we play the roles life assigns us, irrespective of the stage or the script. Incorporating this principle into our daily lives involves a conscious shift in perspective. It requires us to evaluate our responses to life's challenges, to question whether we are giving undue power to external events over our peace of mind. It's about practicing mindfulness and developing a mental fortitude that allows us to remain centered and composed, even in the face of adversity. For the modern man, this could mean finding stability in one's values and beliefs, regardless of societal pressures or trends. It's about being grounded in one's sense of self, finding contentment in personal growth and inner achievements. In conclusion, cultivating self-reliance and inner strength as taught by Stoicism is not just about enduring life's challenges. It's about thriving amidst them. It's a journey of turning inwards, of recognizing and harnessing the immense power that lies within our minds and spirits. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, this principle serves as a guiding light, leading us towards a path of resilience, peace, and true empowerment. Principles 2. Understand and accept fate. This principle, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, teaches us a profound lesson about life's unpredictable nature and our response to it. As Epictetus, a sage of Stoicism, wisely stated, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen." This encapsulates the essence of embracing life's countless complexities, a blend of our efforts and the universe's design. Life, in its unpredictable glory, often throws curveballs our way. Despite our best efforts, things might not always turn out as we hoped. But Stoicism teaches us not to be defeated by these deviations from our plans. Instead, it encourages us to accept what has happened. It's important to remember that Stoicism isn't about eradicating all desires or the drive to effect positive changes in our lives. Rather, it's about focusing on what's within our control and gracefully accepting what isn't. This mindset is crucial in reducing the stress and anxiety that stem from uncertainty and unwanted circumstances. Consider the power of embracing unexpected changes, viewing them as opportunities for learning and growth. Often, it's these unforeseen challenges that open doors to new possibilities, offering lessons we might never have encountered otherwise. Life is replete with surprises, and how we respond to these changes can profoundly impact the richness and meaning of our existence. Imagine planning a weekend camping trip, preparing meticulously with clothing, food, and activities. Upon arrival, however, the weather shifts unexpectedly, and rain begins to pour, threatening to ruin your plans. In this moment, you're faced with a choice. You could succumb to disappointment, or you could adapt, embracing the change. Choosing the latter, you and your group decide to engage in indoor activities. This leads to an unexpected and enriching encounter with the locals, experiencing things you hadn't anticipated. The trip, despite the unforeseen weather, turns into a memorable adventure, filled with joy and new experiences. This story exemplifies the Stoic approach to life's unpredictability. It's about finding joy and opportunity in the midst of change, about learning to dance in the rain when the storm comes, uninvited. As Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This principle of Stoicism teaches us to see obstacles not as hindrances, but as stepping stones to growth and learning. In embracing this principle, we learn to flow with life's tides, not against them. We learn to appreciate the beauty in the unexpected, finding strength and resilience within ourselves. This approach doesn't just make life more bearable, it makes it more vibrant, more meaningful. It teaches us that sometimes the best stories, the most memorable experiences, come from those moments we never planned for, those moments we embraced with an open heart and a flexible mind. So, as we continue on our Stoic journey, let's remember to accept fate with grace, to find the silver lining in every cloud, and to use every unexpected turn as a chance to grow, learn, and thrive. Let's not just endure life's surprises, let's welcome them, knowing that they are part of the beautiful tapestry of our existence. This is the art of not caring about the uncontrollable, and instead, focusing on how we can grow from every experience life offers us. Principles 3. Reflect, review, and realign. The world as a relentless whirlwind, constantly moving, never pausing for a breath. Yet amidst this chaos, we find solace in the words of Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, who reminds us that our happiness isn't tethered to the external tumult, but anchored in the quality of our thoughts. Within the confines of our mind, we can craft a haven of peace, a sanctuary that exists even in the briefest moments of introspection. Our reflections are like a mirror to our soul, revealing our moods, thoughts, and the depth of our understanding. It's crucial, therefore, to carve out time each day for self-examination. This isn't just a cursory glance, but a deep dive into the essence of our being, helping us to discern our patterns, realign our paths, and refresh our perspectives. Think of it as a vital update to the operating system of your life. But reflection isn't solely about introspection. It's also about learning from our actions, our triumphs, and our missteps. Celebrate the small victories, for they are the stepping stones in our journey of growth. Let's say you're in a high-pressure situation at work, where things are going awry. You stand at a crossroads. One path leads to blame and resentment, the other to constructive solutions. By choosing positivity and focusing on solutions, you not only cultivate peace within, but also foster a more productive work environment, demonstrating the transformative power of wisdom and positive thinking in our daily lives. This Stoic principle doesn't advocate for emotional detachment. Rather, it's a call to cultivate patience and resilience. It's about living in the now, leading a life brimming with purpose and meaning. By understanding ourselves and confronting life's challenges with a resilient spirit, we unlock the doors to true peace and happiness. As we embrace this journey of reflection, let's recall another gem from the Stoic treasure trove, a quote from Seneca. "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This encapsulates the essence of our discussion today. By focusing on the present, understanding our inner workings, and aligning our actions with our values, we not only master the art of not caring about the trivialities, but also open ourselves to a life of fulfillment and tranquility. So as you navigate through the ebbs and flows of life, remember to pause, reflect, and realign. In doing so, you're not just surviving the storm, you're learning to dance in the rain, embracing each moment with a serene mind and a resilient spirit. This, my friends, is the art of Stoicism, a path that leads not just to knowledge, but to wisdom, peace, and a life well lived. Principles 4. Detaching from external validation. In our digitally interconnected era, where every social media like, share, and comment seems to hold significant weight, we often find ourselves ensnared in the pursuit of external validation. This relentless quest for public recognition can lead us to measure our worth by the ephemeral standards of online acclaim. Yet, it's crucial to ponder the wisdom of Epictetus, a sage in Stoic philosophy, who astutely observed, "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems." His words serve as a beacon, guiding us to focus on the tangible and meaningful aspects of life, rather than being consumed by baseless worries and unrealistic expectations. Stoicism, with its rich heritage, teaches us to seek validation from within, urging us to anchor our self-esteem in our values, actions, and personal integrity. This inward journey demands self-awareness, the courage to make autonomous choices, and the honesty to evaluate ourselves without bias. Consider the metaphor of a dedicated scientific researcher who, after toiling for years on a groundbreaking project, shares their findings on social media, yearning for recognition and constructive feedback. Yet the response is underwhelming, with scant likes and shares and a smattering of critical comments. In this moment, Stoic wisdom becomes a sanctuary, empowering the researcher to appraise their worth independently, undeterred by the fickleness of online reactions. Their true value remains unscathed by the superficiality of digital approval. Moreover, let's recall the words of Marcus Aurelius, Stoic luminary. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote further cements the Stoic stance on self-validation. When your social media post fails to garner the desired attention, or when you're confronted with disparaging remarks, remember that your worth is self-determined. You are the sole arbiter of your value. Refuse to let digital feedback dictate your mood or self-perception. Instead, derive your confidence and satisfaction from the depths of your character, shaped by the principles and values you've cultivated. In today's fast-paced world where the allure of external validation is ever present, it's more important than ever to heed the Stoic call to introspection. By focusing on our inner moral compass and not the fluctuating opinions of the masses, we can navigate life with a sense of purpose and resilience. This approach not only aligns with the Stoic philosophy, but also offers practical advice for modern living. It encourages us to build a life grounded in personal authenticity and self-reliance, fostering a sense of peace and fulfillment that transcends the superficial accolades of the digital age. Principle 5. Seek growth in adversity. In our journey through life, we often encounter obstacles that seem daunting, much like a new employee at a large tech company, grappling with a demanding boss, tight deadlines, and a challenging workload. It's in these moments that we must embrace principle seek growth in adversity. This principle, deeply rooted in the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, teaches us to view life's hurdles not as burdens, but as opportunities for personal development and growth. Seneca, a revered Stoic philosopher, once profoundly stated, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." This powerful quote encapsulates the essence of facing challenges head-on. When confronted with adversity, our instinct might be to ask, why me? However, Stoicism encourages us to shift our perspective and instead ponder, what is this teaching me? Each obstacle we face is laden with lessons and potential for growth, much like a mental workout designed to fortify our resilience and understanding of the world. Imagine, for instance, dealing with a difficult boss or a heavy workload. These situations, while stressful, are not mere trials. They are invaluable opportunities to cultivate patience, perseverance, and adaptability. By embracing challenges as a natural and enriching part of life, we learn to navigate them with grace and emerge stronger. This approach transforms the way we perceive and interact with the world, making life not only more manageable, but also more vibrant and fulfilling. Let's consider the story of a new employee at a tech firm, faced with immense pressure and high expectations. Rather than succumbing to stress and frustration, the employee chooses to view these challenges as chances to develop crucial skills like time management, efficient collaboration, and stress management. This mindset shift not only leads to the successful completion of the project, but also equips the employee with enhanced capabilities to tackle future challenges in both professional and personal spheres. This principle of Stoicism teaches us that life's challenges are universal, yet it is our response to them that defines our journey. Success, therefore, is not measured by the absence of difficulties, but by our ability to overcome them with strength and wisdom. By adopting this Stoic mindset, we can transform our struggles into stepping stones for growth, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. So as we navigate the ebbs and flows of life, let us remember that adversity is not an impediment but a catalyst for growth. By embracing challenges with a Stoic mindset, we can unearth the lessons they hold, develop resilience, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling and enlightened life. This is the essence of mastering the art of not caring about the hardships themselves, but rather focusing on the invaluable growth they bring. Principle 6. Be of service to others. This principle is a cornerstone in the grand architecture of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us not only about self-improvement, but also about our integral role in the tapestry of humanity. As the great Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We are not born for ourselves alone." This profound statement encapsulates the essence of our interconnectedness and the shared journey we embark upon. Stoicism, at its core, is about more than just personal development. It's about contributing to the world around us. Our actions, no matter how small, have the potential to create waves of positive change. When we extend a helping hand to others, we're not just enriching their lives. We're also adding depth and meaning to our own. This could be as simple as helping a neighbor with their gardening, volunteering for community projects, or offering a listening ear to a friend in need. Each act of kindness, each moment of service sends ripples through the universe, echoing the Stoic belief in the power of communal harmony and support. Let's imagine a scenario. You notice your neighbor, Mary, struggling with her garden. Instead of passing by, you decide to lend a hand. This small gesture of kindness transforms into a morning filled with teamwork, conversation, and laughter. Your assistance not only helps Mary, but also fosters a sense of community and camaraderie. It's a vivid illustration of how our actions, however minor they may seem, can significantly impact others' lives and reinforce the Stoic principle of mutual support and cooperation. In embracing this principle, we recognize that our journey towards self-improvement is inextricably linked with our ability to uplift others. As Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic luminary, wisely stated, "What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee." This analogy beautifully captures the essence of our interconnected existence. Our individual actions contribute to the collective well-being, and in doing so, we find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. So, as we continue on our Stoic path, let us remember that our growth is not a solitary endeavor. It's a journey that we share with those around us, a journey where our acts of kindness and service not only transform us, but also the world we inhabit. By embodying this principle, we become agents of positive change, embodying the true spirit of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us the art of living harmoniously within ourselves and with the world at large. Principle 7. Control what's within, release what's without. It's a Tuesday morning, the sky is overcast, and there's a gentle patter of rain against the window. You're in your kitchen, having just prepared what you believe to be the perfect cup of tea. The aroma is inviting, the steam rising in a delicate swirl. You're about to take that first satisfying sip when suddenly, your cat, in a moment of playful mischief, knocks it over. The tea is gone. The moment is ruined. Your first instinct might be to feel a surge of frustration, to blame the cat, or even fate itself for this small misfortune. But let's pause and consider a Stoic perspective, beautifully encapsulated by Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers. He once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." This is a profound truth. In life, mishaps occur. Tea spills, cats are unpredictable, and things don't always go as planned. What's truly within our control? It's our response, our reaction to these events. Instead of allowing our minds to spiral into frustration or anger, painting a bleak picture of the day ahead, we have the choice to respond differently. We can choose to laugh at the mishap, to see it as a trivial moment in the grand scheme of things and simply make another cup of tea. The world is full of unexpected events, like curveballs thrown our way, but the true power lies in how we react to them. This principle of focusing on what's within our control and releasing what's not is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It teaches us resilience, the ability to face life's challenges with a calm and composed mind. So the next time you're faced with a minor inconvenience, be it a slow Wi-Fi connection during an important Zoom call or a pizza that arrives cold, remember to take a deep breath. It's not the situation itself that disturbs us, but rather our interpretation of it. As Epictetus, another Stoic sage, wisely put it, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In embracing this Stoic principle, we learn to master the art of not caring about the trivial disturbances of life. We learn to differentiate between what we can change and what we must accept. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent or uncaring, but rather cultivating a mindset that focuses on our own actions and attitudes, rather than external events beyond our control. By doing so, we can navigate life with a serene mind and a resilient spirit, embodying the essence of Stoicism in our everyday lives. This approach to life is not just about enduring what happens, but about thriving in spite of it, turning every obstacle into an opportunity for personal growth and inner peace. Principle 8. Embrace the present moment. The great Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, once reflected, "Do not let the future disturb you, for you will arrive there if you nurture your present." His words resonate profoundly in our modern era, an age where the constant barrage of notifications and the allure of digital escapism often eclipse the beauty of the now. How often have we strolled through a park, our physical selves moving amidst nature's beauty, yet our minds ensnared in the clutches of tomorrow's tasks? Or sat at family dinners, our bodies present but our thoughts adrift in the sea of past regrets? The Stoics, with their profound understanding of human nature, remind us that the present moment is not just a fleeting second but a precious gift to be cherished. To truly embrace the present is to engage fully with life's experiences. It's about savoring the taste of your meals, not just eating, listening to your friends, not just hearing, feeling the wind caress your face, not just acknowledging its presence. It's a call to let go of the heavy chains of yesterday's regrets and the burdensome worries of tomorrow's uncertainties. In the grand tapestry of life, it's these little moments, these stitches of present experiences, that weave together the fabric of our happiness. Seneca, who said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This sentiment echoes the essence of our principle. Our modern lives, with their fast-paced rhythms and technological advancements, often lead us astray from this simple truth. The advice here is straightforward yet profound. Slow down, breathe, and immerse yourself in the now. By doing so, we not only honor the teachings of the Stoics, but also enrich our lives with a deeper sense of fulfillment and joy. This principle, when applied, transforms our daily experiences, allowing us to find contentment in the simplicity of living in the moment. It's a reminder that in the end our lives are not defined by the milestones we anticipate or the memories we've left behind, but by the richness of experiences we gather in the present. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, let us hold fast to this Stoic principle. Let it be a guiding light, leading us to a state of serene mindfulness, where each moment is lived fully and each day is embraced with a heart unburdened by the shadows of the past or the uncertainties of the future. Remember, in the art of not caring about the unnecessary, we find the freedom to care deeply about what truly matters, the gift of the present. Principle 9. Recognize life's natural cycles of loss. This principle, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, teaches us to navigate through the ebbs and flows of life with a serene mind and a resilient spirit, much like the ancient Stoics did. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, eloquently stated that loss is not merely an unfortunate event, but an essential part of our journey of change and growth. This perspective is crucial in understanding and embracing the impermanence of life. Life, in its essence, is a continuous cycle of change, akin to a vast ecosystem where each element has its season. Just as trees shed their leaves to make way for new growth, we too experience endings and beginnings. Each ending, whether it's the loss of a beloved object, a cherished memory, or even a loved one, brings with it a unique opportunity for learning and growth. Similarly, every new beginning offers a chance for development and transformation. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate life's impermanence and to embrace its constant motion and flux. This philosophy encourages us to cultivate a deep love, not only for those around us but also for ourselves. It reminds us that when the time comes to let go, we should do so with decisiveness and grace, welcoming the new phase of life like a fresh dawn. Now let's consider the story of a sports enthusiast and their beloved bicycle. This bike, more than just a means of transport, has been a companion on many adventures and an integral part of daily life. However, when the bike is stolen, the initial pain and sense of loss are overwhelming. It feels like losing a part of oneself. Yet with time, this perspective shifts. The loss becomes an opportunity to acquire a new, perhaps more advanced bike that better suits current needs. This story is not just about the loss of a physical object, but about the lessons learned from such experiences. It teaches us to evaluate the true value of material possessions and find joy in life beyond them. The loss of the bike, though unwanted, marks a new beginning. It's a chance to learn, to grow, and to reshape our life and perspectives positively. In conclusion, this principle of Stoicism teaches us a valuable lesson: to embrace life's natural cycles of loss and change. It encourages us to view every ending as a new beginning and to find strength and growth in the face of loss. By doing so, we can live more fully, with courage and openness, ready to welcome whatever comes next on our journey. This principle is not just a philosophical concept, but a practical guide to living a more fulfilled and resilient life. Principle 10. Cultivating inner riches in the modern era. In today's world, where Instagram pages and social media platforms are awash with displays of wealth and material success, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of equating happiness with extravagant possessions and the latest gadgets. This societal trend often leads us to measure our worth by the accumulation of material things, from the newest smartphones to high-end fashion labels. However, the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophers like Seneca offers a refreshing counterpoint to this materialistic mindset. Seneca, a prominent Stoic thinker, argued that true wealth isn't found in the latest technological innovations or the trendiest brands. Instead, he believed that real wealth resides within our souls. It's the capacity to experience life deeply and meaningfully. Consider the richness that comes from a life filled with soul-satisfying experiences and treasured memories. Picture a friend who has traveled extensively, collecting not souvenirs but stories and experiences from various cultures. This friend might not possess a great deal of material wealth, but they hold an invaluable treasure trove of experiences and memories. Their wealth is not in objects, but in the fullness of life they've embraced. This perspective is particularly relevant in our modern age, where the pursuit of material wealth often overshadows the quest for inner fulfillment. Stoic teachings remind us that, while enjoying life's comforts is perfectly fine, these should not become prerequisites for our happiness. The relentless chase for material gains can lead us away from the more fulfilling aspects of life, such as building meaningful relationships, creating lasting memories, and developing our spiritual and emotional selves. In essence, the stories we weave, the connections we foster, and the values we cultivate are the true measures of wealth. These intangible assets enrich our lives far beyond what any amount of money or physical possessions can offer. As we navigate through the complexities of modern living, it's crucial to remember that the most valuable treasures are those that reside within us: our experiences, our relationships, and our inner growth. To reinforce this Stoic principle, let's recall the words of Marcus Aurelius, another renowned Stoic philosopher. "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This quote beautifully encapsulates the essence of Stoic thought. The idea that true contentment and wealth come from within, not from external possessions or accolades. By aligning our inner selves with our actions and values, we can achieve a state of harmony and fulfillment that transcends the superficial allure of material wealth. In conclusion, as we strive to master the art of not caring about external validations and material possessions, let's focus on cultivating our inner riches. By doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also set an example for others to follow, fostering a world where true wealth is measured not by what we own, but by the quality of our experiences and the depth of our connections with others and ourselves. Principle 11. Accept change as nature's course. Consider the seamless transition of seasons. The harsh chill of winter gracefully yields to the vibrant bloom of spring. This natural progression is effortless and inevitable. Yet when we encounter changes in our own lives, such as a career shift, the end of a relationship, or relocating to a new place, our instinct is often to resist. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, eloquently stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This profound insight reminds us that life is in constant flux, much like the flowing waters of the River Thames. Attempting to battle against life's ever-changing current can be futile and exhausting. Instead, embracing these changes can lead to a sense of liberation and growth. Life, in its essence, is about evolution and transformation. Drawing a parallel to the ancient city of Rome, which was not built in a single day, we too are works of art continually being shaped and refined. Each change in our lives, no matter how small or significant, contributes a unique stroke to the canvas of our existence. These alterations and diversions are not obstacles, but rather integral parts of our personal grand design. Next, Let's consider the story of a mighty oak tree. From a small acorn, it endures numerous changes: the harshness of winter, the nurturing rains of spring, and the scorching sun of summer. Each season brings its challenges, yet the oak tree stands tall, adapting and growing stronger with each passing year. Its resilience and ability to embrace change is a testament to the power of acceptance. The next time you find yourself at a crossroads or facing an unexpected turn in your life's journey, remember the wisdom of Epictetus and the enduring strength of the oak tree. Embrace the changes as part of your unique journey, understanding that each twist and turn is adding depth and beauty to your life's masterpiece. By doing so, you not only cultivate a serene mind, but also empower yourself to navigate life's ebb and flow with a resilient spirit. A true embodiment of Stoic principles. And Principle 12. Practice indifference to indifferent things. In the realm of Stoicism, a philosophy that has withstood the test of time, there lies a profound principle: the art of mastering indifference towards things that are inherently indifferent. This concept, deeply rooted in the teachings of Epictetus, a luminary in the Stoic world, hinges on the understanding that life is a tapestry of elements, some within our grasp and others beyond our reach. The Stoic journey invites us to embrace a mindset where our emotional equilibrium is not tethered to the unpredictable whims of external circumstances. Imagine yourself as a musician, poised on the stage of a live concert. You've honed your craft, rehearsed tirelessly, and are ready to deliver a performance that resonates with your soul's melody. However, as the first notes tremble into the air, you're confronted with a daunting challenge: technical glitches that mar the sound quality. In this moment, the Stoic wisdom shines as a guiding beacon. It teaches us to channel our energies into the realm of our influence, our performance, our passion, our presence, and to accept the uncontrollable aspects with equanimity. This is not a call to apathy, but a profound understanding that our inner peace should not be a casualty of external chaos. This principle of Stoicism is not just a philosophical musing, but a practical tool for navigating the complexities of modern life. In a world where we are often bombarded with situations that lie outside our control, be it a sudden downpour on a planned day out, a delayed flight, or an unexpected reaction from someone we hold dear, the practice of indifference to indifferent things becomes a sanctuary of calm. It's about focusing on our actions, our responses, and our attitudes, while releasing the grip on the illusion of control over every outcome. Let's delve into a historical anecdote. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, faced immense challenges during his reign, from plagues to invasions. Yet his writings and meditations reflect a serene acceptance of these external events. He famously stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This encapsulates the essence of Stoic indifference, the realization that our power lies in our reaction, not in the event itself. In applying this principle to our daily lives, we find a liberating perspective. It teaches us to invest our energy wisely, focusing on our personal growth, our actions, and our responses to life's myriad scenarios. This approach fosters resilience, inner peace, and a profound sense of empowerment. It's about acknowledging the storms but choosing to dance in the rain, embracing the unpredictability of life with a smile of acceptance. To conclude, the Stoic practice of indifference to indifferent things is not just a philosophical concept, but a tangible, practical approach to life. It invites us to discern between what we can control and what we cannot, to pour our energy into our actions and attitudes, and to meet life's unpredictable tides with a serene heart and a resilient spirit. This principle, when woven into the fabric of our daily existence, becomes a powerful tool for personal transformation, guiding us toward a life of tranquility, strength, and profound fulfillment. As we journey through the ebbs and flows of existence, let us remember this Stoic wisdom and allow it to illuminate our path, teaching us the art of not just surviving, but thriving amidst the beautiful chaos of life. 13. Dear friends, As we stand at the threshold of concluding our exploration through the hallowed corridors of Stoic philosophy, I find myself marveling at how these ancient principles seamlessly meld into the fabric of our dynamic contemporary existence. It's a testament to the timelessness of certain truths, don't you think? Now, I'd like to extend a small challenge to each of you in the comments below. Which Stoic principle has left an indelible mark on you? Was it the profound wisdom of Seneca that stirred your soul? Or perhaps the resonating words of Marcus Aurelius that echoed in your heart? Let's ignite a dialogue, a symphony of shared insights and learning. But hold on, before you stride back into the world armed with this rejuvenated Stoic wisdom, I have a humble request. If today's journey has bestowed upon you even a sliver of enlightenment, a fragment of wisdom, or simply a moment of joy in our shared connection, I kindly ask you to consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button with vigor and activate the notification bell. Not in pursuit of mere numbers, but to foster our collective journey of wisdom and personal growth. Life as we know it is an odyssey replete with trials and unexpected twists. Yet armed with the right mindset and a dash of Stoic wisdom, it transforms into an exhilarating adventure. Embrace the art of detachment and live each day with purpose and fervor until our next extraordinary encounter. Keep the ember of curiosity alight and the Stoic spirit thriving. In the words of the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Let this be a guiding beacon in our quest for wisdom and understanding. Goodbye, and I eagerly await our next meeting in the upcoming video. As we conclude our journey through the Master the Art of Not Caring with these 10 Stoic principles on Stoic in your life, remember that the path to serenity and resilience is not just in understanding these principles, but in living them. Every day presents a new canvas to apply these Stoic teachings, to transform challenges into opportunities for personal growth and happiness. I encourage you to not just be a listener, but a practitioner of these timeless wisdoms. Share in the comments how you plan to integrate these principles into your daily life or any experiences you've had while practicing them. Let's foster a community of growth and support where each of us can thrive as modern Stoics. Remember, the art of not caring isn't about indifference, but about focusing on what truly matters. Thank you for being part of this journey, and until next time, keep cultivating the Stoic in your life.